Hello. As you can see behind me, this is a porch renovation. It's made of wood, it's been painted in the last 30 years but now needs total renovation. The paint has been removed using a heat gun and also sandpaper, and now it's time to do some repair work. There are three main areas I need to repair. The window ledge has completely rotted. These areas of door frame have also rotted where they meet the step. With all that renovation to do, one of the first thoughts might be replace the whole porch with a UPVC or a double glazing company doing all the work. But there's no question of that in this case because there's no money to pay those large bills. And so I'm left with, how do I fill this gap? So this is a product review for two Ronseal products. I've chosen Ronseal, two items to repair the wood both for indoors and outdoors, beginning with hardening the rotten wood indoors and out. And so this video is by way of a product review for these two particular products. This is not how to fill a porch, it's just to find out whether the claims on the tin really work. The process begins by using the liquid to harden the rotten wood indoors or outdoors. This is part of the garage where there are some very deep holes, and I've used a foam filler in order to tackle part of the job, and I've used the Ronseal product to attempt to fill part of the wood. To the right I've applied the fluid in order for the Ronseal to stick better to the rotten wood. To the left, that's not applied at all and it remains quite soft. And although the tin suggested that to clean up tools after you've used the wet rot hardener can be achieved with white spirit, despite the fact I use white spirit on this particular brush, it's pretty sticky now, and I'm going to throw it away because those fibres aren't going to be separated by the white spirit, so I'm not certain about that instruction for cleaning brushes. As can be seen from the tape, this piece of rotten wood in the porch is much deeper. As the hole is a lot bigger, I'm going to fill some of it with expanding foam, because if I did it all with the filler, which I probably could do, it would prove extremely expensive. Right, this area of the front doorstep has been filled with foam filler, into which I'm going to put wood filler later on once I've carved it, and then this front step here has got wood filler already applied. Right, I've chipped out quite a lot of the filler already to give it a rough shape, but as you can see there are some areas where it's not quite filled properly. I'll do some sanding down and see how much more I've got to use. There's still rough edges there, so the next time I have some filler made up, I'm going to use that just to fill those gaps. It's a quarter of an hour since the foam was applied, and I'm going to take some of it away to start the process of shaping it ready for the wood filler. This is part way through the process, with the filler used on both sides of the pillar. One has been left rough, and as you can see from the other side, I've started to sand down and find out which areas I still need to fill with filler. Having sanded down the area, there were still some rough bits, so I made up some more filler to fill those gaps. They will get sanded down later on when they've dried out. This section of rotten wood is now repaired, and you can see the curve that's been possible using the electronic sander to achieve a finish using the filler. I've now finished rubbing down, and the corner is ready for painting. The compound is indeed very, very hard and withstood sanding both mechanically and obviously manually, and has come up to a nice hard finish. The project is complete, the painting done. Now time to examine how well the filler worked. As you can see, it does resemble the porch as it should have been in the first place, without all the wood rot.